Alright guys, welcome to my channel. I'll be ranking some 90s JDM cars. So let's get started. Alright guys, start out. I'm sure you've watched many ranking videos, but I'm going to clear it out for you. We got the top, GOAT. I think this is going to be the greatest of all time, the best to come out of it. Iconic, very clear. I think these are quite self-explanatory, notable, forgettable, jab scrap. Stuff that really aged terribly and was not very good at the time. We're going to start off the Integra Type R. The Integra Type R, it's such a cool car. I really do think these are one of the best cars to come out of the 90s, really. It was hailed as one of the best handling cars of all time. It even is held to that light now. If you've ever seen one in person, they are stunning also, which helps, and they sound great. So for me, they're definitely iconic. Next, another quite clear favourite among a lot of fans, the Toyota Supra. The Toyota Supra, I think, is definitely easily iconic. That's a minimum. Iconic minimum, but is it the GOAT? For me, I don't think it is. Like, yes, its involvement in Fast and Furious is definitely above the Integra Type R. But for me, it's cool, but not the coolest thing to come out of the 90s. The Subaru Impreza. The 22B. This is sick. It's driven by Bunta in the initial D. I don't think it's got a lot of street cred. Like, it's definitely not notable. I think it's definitely iconic. But I don't think that anyone really... It's super sought after now. I think it has a price tag simply because of its rally heritage. It's going to be above the Integra, but below the Supra, I think. The 300Z. Do people think of these when they think of JDM cars? Do they? Like, when I think 90s JDM, Supra, Skyline, things like that, I don't think I ever think of 300Z. But I really do like them. I think they're such cool cars. The Targa top as well. Very ahead of their time. I think I've got them notable. I think these cars, they're well known enough to be notable at least. The Galant VR4, I really love these cars. Like, a lot. I think they're so cool. They're very stylish. And they sit on the same platform as the Evo as well. But they're not. Like, people don't get the same credit as the Evo. And I don't think people really know what they are. As much as I'd like to put them in notable, I think I'm going to have to put them in forgettable. Because they're just... does anyone really like them? As like a massive thing? Do people rave about them? No, not really. MR2. Mr. Snap Oversteer himself. This is definitely got to be up there. It's not forgettable. Everyone knows an MR2. They see them, they know what they are. They're more than a 300Z. But they're definitely not on the Integra Type R level. They're going for notable for me. Honda Del Sol again. Quite a similar car, but more like a K car, much smaller. These, as much as they're talked about online, I don't think they have the same following as something like an MR2 or an MX-5. I'd like to put them in notable, but I think they genuinely are, especially in the UK car scene, forgettable. I don't think anyone really knows much about them. And I'd say that the Galant has more of a following than the Del Sol. I hate to put it there, but it's got to go in forgettable. The Celica GT4. What a car. A rally icon. It hasn't got the media coverage like the Supra and the Skyline and stuff like that, but I love these cars. I think it'd be disrespectful to only put it in notable. I think it is iconic. Probably not more iconic than an Integra Type R, though. It's going to go behind the Integra Type R and iconic. Make sure if you're enjoying this video, you smash the like button and you hit the subscribe button. And do comment down below anything you disagree with so far. The Evo 4. This is well known, not so much in the rally scene. I don't think it's like the 5 and 6, and then obviously 7, 8, and 9, which aren't on this list. But it's well known from the initial D. It's part of the... what is it called? The Emperors. The Emperors in like Season 2. The second top guy has this. I think it's definitely notable. Higher than a 300Z. But I'm not going to say it's higher than an MR2. It's only getting notable. An S15. An S15. These are the Mona Lisa from Fast and Furious Tokyo Drift. It's definitely iconic. Where does it rank in iconic? I might go as far to... Yes, I will go as far to say it's better than the Impreza. It's definitely better than the Impreza. The SR20, it's such a cool car. And in that movie, it was so sick. The Honda Prelude. I don't even think the Prelude was liked at the time, and now it's not really got much of a following. I think this will be our first entry to Jap Scrap. Like, I really don't think it's a good car. It's unique looking, yes, and that's only because every car looks the same now. It isn't a good car fundamentally for me. Next, the Evo 3. It's got to be next to the Evo 4. I don't think... I will put it above it, only because the main guy out of the Emperors had the Evo 3. So it's got to be the cooler one out of two, you know what I mean? They're pretty much the same car other than that. The EK9, the I Want to Dance car from Initial D. I don't think it has any other following other than that. Yes, it is known for Toge, but I don't think nowadays it's got the same following it once did. This is a very, very cool car, and it won't be unforgettable, but more notable just because of the memes than the Evo 3. No, I'll put it above the MR2, actually. I think the MR2 isn't as noticeable as the EK9. Okay, we've got some heavy hitters coming up. The R32, Godzilla. This has got to be up there. I think, is it above the Supra? I don't think it's above the Supra, only because it hasn't got the coverage that the Supra once had. Like, it wasn't being absolutely battered by Fast and Furious. Like, it just wasn't that special level. The R32 goes an iconic for me. I really like the car, but it's not GOAT, you know, and it's not above the Supra. And Evo 6, another one, you're definitely going in iconic. Where would it rank in iconic, though? I think it's definitely better than the Celica. Definitely better than the Integra. Is it better than the... Yeah, I'd say the Evo 6 is better than the Impreza. It's a better car out of the two, let's be real. But I don't think it beats the S15, only because that just lack of coverage. I don't think it does it that. The R33. This is my favorite Skyline. This is a personal choice. So I don't think I can't put it above the R32. The R32 is a better car. I don't think I have it in me to put it above the Silvia, only because it has so much media coverage. I'm gonna put it in iconic, above the Evo 6, but not above the S15. The Accord Type R. I really like these. These Accord Type Rs are very unique cars, and I think they go very underappreciated. I don't think they're notable though. I don't think, just because of the fact that no one knows who they are. I think they're good cars, but they've just been forgotten. So forgettable fits them quite well. Are they better than the Del Sol? I think I'm going to go as far to say they're better than the Del Sol, not as good as the Galant, which sucks. I really like these. The NSX. Love this car. Oh, I don't know what to put this in GOAT. It's hard. It's really hard. I can only pick one for GOAT, and if any car in this list was... I don't think it is more iconic than the Supra. It's definitely more iconic than the R32. I'm gonna have to put the NSX in iconic only, which sucks. It really does suck. The Pulsar GTI R, another great car that has been a little bit forgotten, but I think it definitely breaks into notable. It's like mini little rocket, man. It's so cool. I don't know about the SR20. I'm not 100% certain. It's definitely ranking above the 300Z though. It's not above the Evo 4 though. I'm sorry, I can't put it above the Evo 4. It's just going just behind. The Subaru SVX. No one really remembers this car. I had to be reintroduced to it through TikTok. I don't remember it at all. I don't think it's ever really been anything special. I think it's quite it's like a quirky car, but not quirky enough to justify anything. I think it's less than a prelude. And the NB. The NB is definitely notable, but compared to the NA, it's not on that level. I will say that just because of the cult following, it puts it probably above the Pulsar as well. It's a very popular car. I'd have to put it above the Evos as well. They're not a better car, but it's just more people know an MX-5. The Evo 5. It's my preference of the Evo 6, but I don't think it's more iconic than the Evo 6. I think the Evo 6 is the one, and the Evo 5 is special, but not quite as good. It's going to go at the top of iconic, I think. Oh, no, at the top of notable, sorry. The FTO. What a bag of shit this is. Aged terribly. I really just don't like these cars. Front end heavy. I've seen people say, oh yeah, well they've got racing heritage. They don't. They competed in the Japanese touring car in a very small bracket, and they found no success outside of that, other than private drag racing. I don't think that makes it very special of a car, and I don't think they were very good cars at all. I'll put it above the SVX, but I think the Prelude's a better car. The NAMX5. This is the one. It's got to be an iconic. It's a basic iconic. It's the car to start out with. If you want something 90s, iconic, and well, technically 80s, but I'm calling it 90s, and fun, well, and cheap as well, if I'm honest, in the UK. An MX-5. Miata is always the answer. You know that one. I'd say very popular car. I'd put it above the Evo 6. It's a very, very popular car. The RX-7, another iconic car. Again, making an appearance in the Fast and Furious Tokyo Drift. I do think, just because the Veilside body kit, it'll rank above the S15, obviously. Will it go above the R32? No, I can't put it above the R32. The RX-7 gets iconic, but not the best. The Eclipse. I'm going off the Eclipse, the front-wheel drive one, not the GSX with the all-wheel drive and the 4-part 2-liter turbo, like pretty much an Evo, but in a smaller shell. These cars did not do well here. They did pretty poorly. I think most of them were auto, if they even came here. Not many manual options. Well, not many manual spec, and they're not that pretty of a car. I'd say they're worse than a Del Sol. They're not as bad as a Prelude. You know what? I'd say they're slightly better than an FTO. Yeah, that's all I can say for them. The 3000 GT, or the Mitsubishi GTO, whichever one you'd like to say. 4-wheel drive, like steering, it's very ahead of its time. Aged like milk. It is really quite bad of a car. It's just electrical issue after electrical issue. The engines aren't particularly reliable. Nothing is really that great about them, but people do love them, and I think it's because they're cheap. I'm going to have to put them in the bottom of forgettable. I don't think they're better than a Prelude. I don't think they're Japs. R34. The car that people dreamt of. They're $250,000 in a perfect example now. I think this will be the go. Only because you've got Brian's Skyline. You've got the hype that came out of that. I think the Skyline ranks above the Supra in the Fast and Furious series for me. I just think they're a bit cooler. And they have initial D with Godfoot as well, so that's got to go in for me. The Parage, I don't know how to pronounce it. Parejo? I don't know. The Evo, pretty much the SUV Evo. I don't think many people knew about these. Very, very cool cars, and they're very, very rare. Like, they're really far and few between, but I don't think many people know about them. I'd put them in notable, the bottom of notable. Very, very cool cars. I'd love to own one, but I don't think enough people. 2000 Turbo. I think these are a lot more popular than I'd say any of these, like the Galant VR4 and the Accord. The 4-door Impreza pretty much. Didn't have as much power, but they are quite cool. I think they probably rank, they're more popular than an Evo 3. Their Imprezas sold really well back in the day. Subaru, is it a VTX? Oh, it's a Legacy RS. A Legacy RS. The Impreza before the Impreza. It's what made the Impreza what it is. But no one has them. No one has them, which is a shame. They're cool cars as well. I think they'll be the top of forgettable, because I think they are, if it'll actually go in, there we go. Better than the Galant, not quite the Parejo, or what do you pronounce it? S13. S13, very, very popular with drifters. It's very cheap in America. I don't think they've ever been that cheap here. Where would I put? Above a 300Z, above a Pulsar. I'd probably put them above the Evos as well. But only because in the UK how the Imprezas were, I don't think I'll put them above the Impreza. S13 sits there, in notable. The Suzuki Cappuccino. The ultimate K car. Again, a car I want. I think these would be so cool to drive around. I don't think I'd fit in it, but it'd still be cool. Better than a 3000. Better than a Del Sol. You know what? They might go all the way. I think, I'll put it below a Galant. I think they're not appreciated as much as they should be, but they're very cool. Sora. A Toyota Sora. I think these are cool cars. My friend has one. They're awesome, actually. With a 1JZ. But no one really, the hype around them, literally the only reason people like them is because of the 1J. So I can't really say they're very notable cars. I'd probably put them in the bottom. That's all I can really say about them. I think they're pretty cars and they sound good, but that's about as much as I can say. Mostly came in autos. Finally, the Chaser. I'm not the biggest fan of the Chaser. They're cool cars, but that's because they got a 2J, they're special. Like, is that it? I'm just put them in notable, the bottom of notable, only because of the 2J's head. Make sure to smash the like button and smash the subscribe button too if you like this type of content.